Hello YouTube, and I hope you're all enjoying the weather. I'm so sorry about this terrible well, you know what I've done here. Like, some message says may not be visible, message not visible. I'll wait for some people to follow in the room, and I hope everyone's okay. I mean, I'm sorry about the weather, but the weather's been terrible where we are. Oh my God, it's not been able to do any gardening or anything whatsoever. So, but please, I'm so sorry about the 2 false start. I cannot apologise enough on that one. And I'll wait. I hope that you all can hear me. So when someone drops in, if they could let me know they can hear me loud and clear. And yeah, I hope you're all doing very, very well. And let's just move this around a bit. I have problems with the light, so I hope you can see me a tad better there. Yeah, so what a wonderful week it's starting to be. So I can see there's one in the house. If you could hear me loud and clear and just give me a sound check, that would be really appreciated. If someone could do that. Now they've left. Oh, bless. But as I say, I hope everyone's honestly keeping okay. And as I said, this is only like my second or, well, it's my third attempt at a live. And to be honest with you guys, it really isn't my bag in a sense of I know what I'm doing. So if anyone could lay a comment just to let me know that you can hear me, and also if I can see your comments. I don't know whether it's, I've got a thumbs up. If someone could please just say anything in chat, just say hi. Just so that I think I may have got this right here. Everything is okay. Leroy, hello there. Leroy Footlong. I love that name. Oh, Leroy. I hope you're doing very, very well, and thanks for replying there. And nice to know that I'm sounding loud and clear. And I hope you're keeping all okay, mate. And thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate that, buddy. But hey, we'll give it a couple of more minutes and let a couple of other people fly in. But to be honest, we're just having a chin whack about what's going on, where we're going. I mean, yeah, where are we going politically? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not liking this this conservative reform sort of pact. I don't like that. I hope that Ben gets his finger out and starts employing, getting a decent party around him and do something with UKIP. And then, to be honest, destroy the rest. Freedom Dad, hello there. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Oh, bless. That is one nice gentleman. Oh, thanks for dropping in, mate. That's so nice of you. So, but I did have my laptop here, and I was actually trying to get onto X, guys, but it's wanting me to sign in, and believe it or not, I can't do it on this device for some strange reason. So, but I hope you're all doing very well. And Freedom Dad, are you still on your travels? And if so, sir, I hope you're having a really, really good time being back on your homeland. It must be nice being on your old manor. But yeah, and seeing all your old friends. Yeah, I'm great, bro. You're going on a TV in a house full of proper Irish folks, so no. Oh, no, I won't want to do that, mate. Oh, my God. Oh, no. I'd rather face a Stasi. Oh, you're in Limerick. Oh, Limerick. That was brilliant. I've done some money in there when I was a kid. Not away from anyone, but just on a competition. Oh, that's brilliant, mate. Yeah, say hello to all your fellow countrymen and women, and all patriots unite. And oh, I'm embarrassed now. Leroy's laughing because he knows I'm under stress now. Yeah, so everyone get the name of the season is Leroy Footlong. You have a house full watching. I know. I'll tell you what, mate. I'm going to need a couple of pills, mate. I'm getting a bit nervous. No, but well, God bless each and every one of you, and I hope you're all doing fine. And yeah, I'm Freedom Dad's silly old mate from Scotland who's lost also. I mean, I don't know how we ended up here, but yeah. So I hope you're all doing very, very well. But anyway, today's topic really is whatever you want to bring up, guys. I mean, it's all up in the air, isn't it? I mean, the one topic that's worrying me is this reform with Conservative. Now, that's me thinking reform of only scared of what's coming. And I feel that we all got to hold fire and see what Ben's got coming and see if he can do maybe something with UKIP. I know I might be clutching at straws, guys, but I am in a political no man land. In the house for say hello to Anna. Hello, Anna. Hello, Anna. Very nice to say hello to you, and I hope you're keeping well, my dear. And yeah, you're getting me all nervous now. Oh God, I hope there's no family. I'll try not to swear. I so duly promise that. But yeah, so when are you thinking you're back there, Freedom? How long are you planning to stay out, mate? Hello, Anna. Oh, where's Anna on there? Is she? Oh, bless you. Yeah, bless you. Ah, but so when are you back, Freedom? When are you thinking of coming back, me old mate? Oh, this chat is so confusing, guys. You know that. I mean, can you see it coming up, or does it just come up? Well, Freedom Dad, you'll know better than me. Does it just come up when people make a comment? Thanks, you made an Irish woman. Oh, I'd like to do that. Considering I come from Irish stock, that's very important. Sunday, or give us a call, give us a bell on Sunday and let us know how you got on. I've lost some of the pieces you've done out there, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed them. I've got some more to catch up on. I've got your live actually from, I think it was last night that I'm going to catch on later. But I watched the John Inman one. Oh, that was very good. You made me laugh, mate. The way you was holding your finger and holding it straight in his face. Click on it and hit live chat. Yeah, I did that, mate. And the live chat's the one on the middle, isn't it? Oh, good evening, Lee. Hello there, mate. How are you, wee bit? Evening, chat. I head to Dublin next. You know what, Freedom? I've always wanted to go Dublin. You know that. Always wanted to all my life. Oh, get some footage there, mate. Oh, that'd be good, Freedom. That would be good. I'd love to see a bit of that, mate. But be careful, please. But yeah, that some of it's very intriguing. Actually, it's I don't know. I put up a short yesterday, and I used a lot of examples of the Irish people and the way they're rising. And to be honest, I firmly believe that it's going to take the courage of the Irish men and women to be that spark for maybe change. I really do believe that. And I know we're in two different lands, but we're all connected with the same islands technically, aren't we? You know, and I think what's happening in Ireland is so more intense because it's a smaller place, and you guys have seen it so much quicker and accelerated on steroids that I feel that, well, you've got the character, haven't you? And it's in the Irish blood. I don't think you're going to tolerate it a lot longer, and I personally believe that could be the beginning of something that will have a ripple effect for everyone. Yes, hi, Freedom. Hello, Betsy. Look, this is like a little get-together for you on here, Freedom, eh? Half of these people, all these people are your pals. I don't know, I think it's just me. I must be the one they all feel sorry for. But I'll please everyone, especially the Irish connection, forgive my nervousness. Ask Freedom now. I am a nervous soul, believe it or not, especially doing this, but hey-ho. But I'm so glad you dropped on there, Freedom. And you could be, when you see John Rankin, he's up on the board as my first ever Deborah. Oh, hello, Deborah. Deborah, some of your stuff that you're sending me is totally superb, by the way. A lot of it's been very, very eye-opening as on a personal front, some of that. So, but as I was saying before I go off track, John Rakin, you are up there as the first interaction on any of my lives. And John Capone has got best laugh from the first laugh. That is still from the first live. That's still there. You must know at the weekend. I was trying best to get you on telly. No joy, man. Hi, Fady. Oh, I know, John. You had no joy the other day with a few in you. Oh, bless you. I mean, I've done the camera thing. As explained, FD gave me a call last time because on the first one I'd done it completely wrong. So it should be able to go over to your telly. And if not, I do apologise, my friend. And yeah, Deborah. Yeah, Deborah is extremely super intelligent, I tell you that. And some of the footage that you've had me, I haven't been able to sleep through thinking about certain things, Deborah, and I think you're extremely right. And I do believe we've got to stand staunch with our farmers, extremely. But, oh, please, just fling some questions at us. Let's have it. Come on. So, oh, there you are. Look at this. It's like a social club. It's like being in your chat, FD. It's brilliant. I prefer it when it rolls and you can see it a little bit longer. I don't like it when it just keeps fading away. But I hope the Irish contingent ain't giving up on us. And I hope FD isn't causing you too many problems, all. I hope he's behaving himself. But yes. So, I mean, what's your guys? I mean, I done a video earlier on about a trans topic. Now, believe me, guys, I weren't inciting anything or, you know, that I said that all the way through the piece. But, I mean, what is your guys' opinion on that, of what I said? I mean, I'm not, now it's been proven in the court of law that it's unjust and it's not right. I mean, I honestly believe we've got a right to a citizen's arrest. Am I wrong? Or was I be over touchy about the topic? I don't know. I mean, is it all right for trans people to threaten people's lives and get away with it? But we do a little post and you get a few years. So, got you on the telly much better. Oh, brilliant, John. Brilliant. I'm glad about that. I'm sorry about the ringing there, guys, but there's a load of messages coming in. That's strange. Yeah, all perverted, mate. The whole lot. To be honest, where do you start and where do you end with that? They're all perverted. End off. I mean, where do you start and where does it stop? It's like an old house when you're doing it up. Hey, when's the work going to finish? I think if when we go down that path, I truly believe. We'll put it this way: I truly believe that a lot of our upper elites will be going to His Majesty's finest. See, I'm not really liking this WEF stuff, you know. The more I've read and go into it on what you've said, and hello, John, mate. Nice to see you. I've got you on the board, brothers, my first ever. So, but yeah, that WEF, they scare the life out of me. I've been watching a few other things due to you, what you told me, and yeah, I do not like what they're planning and intending with the farm foods and the processing and everything. And I firmly believe we've got to be self-efficient on that one. So much so, I purposely go out and buy British. Yeah, I eat less. Well, not less. I eat better, to be honest, but I use more British foods. Forget all the imports. Yeah, I mean, sorry, guys. We've all got to support British on this one. I mean, I know the farmers can annoy us. We all annoy each other, don't we? But we've all got to, you know, agree to disagree on most things and unite on this one, because I'm not liking the way the right's starting to splinter. I mean, this Tory and reform thing is playing out totally poetic for them. What if Lee's trying threw a punch at you in the toilet and you had to kick his head in? You'll end up going to jail for what should have been. Well, to be honest, if a man throws a punch at my good self, I've got an entitlement to self-defense. It's common law. It's the law of the land, within reason, right? So I won't be kicking the crap out of him. It would only take one swift kick. Have you seen Redhead announces? Hi, yeah, your T-shirt is in the post. Listen, that Ed Miliband, guys, he's a danger. He is a danger. He is a danger to this country, a danger to our security. He's a danger to our people, our children. They're all a danger. I personally feel this government is our enemy. I never thought I'd say that in all my years of being around in this stupid country. I've just got no faith in them, and I've got no faith in reform. And thank you, Freedom. Thank you, mate. I mean that. You got to support local businesses and local farmers. And I'm sorry, but I'm not talking about those little corner shops now, guys. If they can't come out, and if a corner shop can come out and the people in it can say, no, that's wrong, and stand beside us, use their shop, of course. But if they can't speak up against what's happened and it's shameful, to me, they've got no heart. They ain't worthy of our pound note. So don't go that shop. So, yeah, I need to get John Rankin's address, John Capone, because I've got to send a man a bloody T-shirt. I've got to find it. I'm going to get him one. I will, for the laugh. And I'm going to get a treble extra large for you, mate. But no, it's sorrowful, it's pitiful, and to be honest, there's a lot of things. I got tipped off by FD, Eddie, another one, and a few more of you. You've been warning me for months and months. So my blinkers were sort of off, and then when it all come out about reform, I got him over there on the news, and he's just full of waffle. Okay, and they're a total lie, and they are a uni party. I pray. Well, this is what I'm hoping, to be honest, and I don't know if I'm clutching at straws, right? And this is my opinion only, but I believe that if Ben Habib can really pull his socks up after the first, well, I mean, I think we've all got to hold our noses for the local elections, and you guys in England or Wales, you've got to do the business, you know, you've got to keep Labour out at all costs, and then hopefully Ben will come with some announcement just after. And then hopefully Rupert Lowe, because Rupert Lowe's getting a bit too vocal on X for my liking. I want him to be a bit more vocal in the House, in a party. And then get him in there and like, integrate maybe a few other right-leaning parties, no nutty parties. And then I think we could just go and destroy Labour and Conservatives and Reform in a one foul clean swoop. Because that's what... He's another kind patriot of your good self sent me a clipping off Reform. And they've got a load of candidates in some part of the world. And I don't really want to upset anyone, but they're the people that we are all against. And they're there with the posters going, vote for Reform, vote for Reform. And no, I'm not voting for an Islamic party. It's as simple as that. So look at you lot. I love the way you all say, see this. This is what I love about Freedom Dad's chat. All right, it's like a community centre, isn't it? I'm sure you in chat would agree. Everyone has a chin wagon, and there's me leeching on in the background, talking waffle. You lot all just carry on in chat. It makes me laugh, to be totally honest with you. But how am I holding out there, Freedom Dad? Are our Irish friends and your family and that, are they not ready to lynch you and wanting to lynch me? What happened at the Anti-Far Right Summit in Glasgow? You know what, mate? You know, as I said, anything to do with the plasticine mob, I don't even take them seriously anymore. Anyone that can stand up for grooming gangs and everything that's come out, to be honest, you're a wrong un, and you need your hard drive checked. And I'm sorry, I don't think it's about what party you're on anymore. I think it's a straight choice between what's right and what's wrong. And what is right is preserving our life, preserving our race, preserving all of us, the Celtics, the Anglo-Saxons, the whole Monty. You know, this persecution of us, it can't carry on. I've been told, oh, bless them, I love them back. Thank you all so much. Oh, that's warmed my heart, that has. Oh, hi, Fonda. There's Vonda in here. Hello, Vonda. I'm sorry I missed you, mate. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cheered me up. That's cheered me up. Mr. Capone, sir. Yeah, I know. Mr. Capone. I'll tell you, there's some great names I love on here. Some of the names. Yeah, no, so that's what we've got to do, guys. I mean, it's a waiting game. I mean, us guys up in here in Scotland, oh, it's going to get a hell of a lot complicated for us later in the year, you know. We have got one daunting task. I mean, we've got the nationalists. No, I understand the nationalists. To be honest, the way things are going, I might be standing there with them on another sort of nationalistic party for Scotland and taking the refugees that are English from England and just let England go. But I'm really worried because SNP, this is what we've got to remember, guys, right? All you Scottish patriots that are here and you come across this, you've got to remember, right? Let's not forget what the Tories have done, not the Tories, but what the Tories have done to us, yeah? What Labour have done to us, right? And what the SNP have done. They have done nothing for the country. They've given it all away and they're a Labour in disguise. So that's how I stand with them. Miliband, this is Deborah. Oh, Deborah comes up with some juicy stuff. Miliband now wants to charge more for electric depending on where you live, like a lot of postcodes. Yeah, do you know what? I said this on a great YouTuber's comments. I was watching him, Paz49, bless him, top drawer. And he was talking about the ingredients. Great piece, actually. And I believe in what he says about the ingredients. What if there was to be a civil war and unrest in this country? And I'm sorry, but I had to say it in the chat, and I hated saying that, but I believe that we're one speech away from it. Could you imagine if tomorrow, if they come out and said there's national conscription? Is anyone going to have that? Because there's no way on God's earth are my children, nieces and nephews fighting for this much? No one. I'll hide everyone's kids if need be. Oh, no one go. There will be civil unrest. And we've still got all these undocumented males. We need to find out who they are. Sitting in company, watch Leave from Limit. Can't sit on the phone. But you're all in big telly or reading. Yeah, so please, guys, nothing blue. Keep it sweet, please. Oh, look around. So, cheers, we bonkers. That's the Easter thing. You know, John, I'm going up to, I've been invited to a couple of things in Glasgow very shortly, but I'm having to hold back a little bit, you know, with that, with my hospital appointments. And there's one or two things that are very interesting that have been pointed out a lot that I am going to be going and broaching the subject. And I've acquired a very good guy severely trained in drones, and he has a DJI top of the camera equipment, and we're going to go over some buildings within the law, of course, but to see what really is happening. Good evening, Frida, Talga and family. Hello, Talga and family. Look at this. This is like, I must say, thanks you all for joining. Please, all put a thumbs up and that. John, I'm in Hamilton. You were past my... Yeah, well, John, you know what, mate? When I'm going past your manor, we've got to hook up, brother. We'll have a placid like owl and a chinwag, mate, because that's the another thing as well. You know how I think, guys. I'm always trying to think ahead, and if anything goes pear-shaped, we've all got to connect somehow. We can't carry on being these faceless characters. We've got to start, doing doing it while you can, mate. You'll never look back. I try to do everything I can while I can, mate, because I know tomorrow could be a different day. So, hey ho. But no, I don't want to risk a couple of days before I need to be there, get my results, getting, caught up in, me trying to be a citizen journalist. I will try to get on the front line, and then I'll get too emotional, and you know what happened to me, guys. Say faster. Oh, bless you, John. I'm on the same level there. Same level, mate. Don't you worry. I think there's plenty of safe houses for us all. Don't you worry about that. Always thinking, always thinking. Yes. Martin. So I get confused with some of these names. So John, it's nice to see you back there, John. But yeah, but catch up, man. They'd be love to meet you all. You know, all the guys in the borders, we've all got to hook up. And when the weather is better, as I promised on the previous video, that I'll be doing what I want to do, if you don't mind, right? But I think I'll get good feedback. I'm going to take us out on some outings, if you don't mind. Don't worry, I'll have to pack lunch. But we'll do a party political broadcast outside. But then we'll go around and explore an old jail or an old castle. An old jail you might find very interesting, FD, you know what I mean? Seeing what could have been. Hello, Marty, mate. I hope you're keeping well and all of yours, my friend. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that's the intention. But unfortunately, we had great weather for a week. Now it's gone a bit pear-shaped. And, well, let's just pray that it ain't going to turn into a 3-year winter for us, FD. So yeah, I am. So yeah, that's the subjects I'm actually trying to cover. I hope you're all doing very well, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoy these lives. I know they're not mass. I don't know how Paul Thorpe and do them thousands. Wow, I know I was doing chats too. I know chat's too far. I'll try to slow it down a little bit. I'll try, my friend. But you know what? Guys, everything's trial and error, and believe me, I'm always working on trying to find a man that can, and I found a man that can. Now I've got to get my finances correct, and he's going to set me up. He's like the SpaceX of East Lothian, of Scotland. Okay, he's got it all up there. This guy, he gets paid to work on the old computer, and he is going to set me up, and it's going to be like a TARDIS in here. But until such time I've got that money, he can't go and get the stuff to reset me up. So at the moment, it's like garden shed. In 2 weeks, we can all kiss the sun goodbye. 2 weeks? Do you think we'll get that long? I think it's already going, my friend. And that you know, this these trail lines that you guys have been going on about, I honestly thought was a bit of a conspiracy, hand on heart. I'm not lying to you. Well, I was actually out the other day, and you know, I've been trying to catch this wild bird at the top of my road up there. While I was out, I was looking. It was a beautiful sunny day, and the sun was basking down. And I noticed planes were going past, and then after an hour, all there was cloud all around it. So I do believe that there's something in that, you know, and then. Too many Johns, yeah, there's a lot of John, you know what I mean, John? Mine is in Spain with Thorpe on it. Is he? Too many, what are they calling out? I might make too many folk being called out and they can't admit it, so they're starting. I've told you, listen, guys, right, yeah, they are putting something in our atmosphere. God, they've been putting things in our arms and foods and our water for God knows how long. And I do believe, and I've said this in pieces previously, get your gold, get your cash out, because they're crash. And if you've any few pennies you've got, they are going to go and take it, this government. Honestly, do you really think they're going to sacrifice the likes of giving money to Zelensky, for instance, right? All the billions and billions that he has given to them. Do you really think that he's going to maybe think, nah, we'll hold on to a couple of them and sort ourselves out? He won't do nothing. He hates us. You don't have a driving license or a passport. There's hardly any flying beasties. Yeah, that's totally true. Totally true. And I believe that's down with the pesticides. But a lot of the farming is quite complicated. The EU, right? Hence why a lot of farmers voted for out. They're getting paid to grow wildflowers. they're being told they've got to use this fertilizer and pesticides, all that stuff that they spray on the crops, and the stuff's killing everything. And hence, that's why that's what they're doing. I truly believe we should become self-sustainable with our food, have our seasonal foods as the British used to, and have the farmers revert back how they used to without using all this expensive, poisonous, nasty chemical stuff, right? And do it how it was, and us boil, wash your fruit and veg, and people to start cooking again like the old days. Now the cows are the biggest waffle that I have ever seen about cows is them passing wind. I mean, I've never heard something so ridiculous. John, all them pesticides. Yeah, they've left me with only one or two. I think it was a lot more than the pesticides. Yeah. So, Deborah, when Deborah says things, you've got to tell you. So why are they refusing, Barry? And why are they refusing to eat? Is it because of what they're putting in the feeds, or is that just a joke? I mean, I don't know. Well, you can't even make out what's real and what's not real these days. You might know when we come out of the EU, did they take a start of the EU? Yeah. That's what I never thought of that years ago. Yeah, I do. I remember it as a kid all the time. It used to be smothered, didn't it? And used to scrape it off. I think I do believe it's a lot to do. Sorry, Martin, I refuse to have a meat. Hence why I'm hardly eating any meat at the moment. I was a bit partial to a KFC fillet burger. I was in Newcastle not so long ago, and had a meat plastered all over the place. And I thought, no, I'm not having it. Where's all those animal rights activists? What happened to you lot? I mean, they're goddamn shameful. No, so I'm giving that a swerve for now. And that's someone that likes meat, to be honest. But no, I don't believe in that. Yeah, it's the cow feed. Yeah, it's what they're giving them, guys. And they're giving them stuff now that they're going to be messing with them so they can't break wind. I mean, can you imagine how frustrated that would be on your digestive system? Yeah, they're trying to keep a lot of things secret, my friend. I think there's a lot of things that are secret and a lot of the things that could be cured and they're not telling us. And I really mean that. And to be honest, with the way they've lied over everything that we as a people have been living life as normal, they've lied to us, even down to the old days with fags. Oh, have a fag, it's great. They used to buy toy cigarettes from the shop, and then it's all different. Let's see. But Deborah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go get to that. Cockroach in 2 years, they survived for centuries. I'm sorry, but if you look in the Houses of Parliament, you will see hundreds of cockroaches in there, sat on them chairs, and then they go into the House of Lords, and then they usually infiltrate into all sorts of other departments. They're cockroaches and snakes. Yeah, that's why the ecosystem's going. I never thought about a kangaroo passing wind. No, I haven't. I tell you what, you lot are winding me up. You know that. If you've got a gullible cockney on your hands and you're taking the pickle out of me, you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, leave the cows alone. Anyway, I like the cows. I've got cows as neighbours and they're all right people. Then they turn into... Oh, God. Oh, God, that's what we're going to be eating next is maggots. Processed to sound like me. That's why they jump, yeah, jump to the next paycheck. Freedom, Dad and his pals and everyone. I think his pals are just all left of us. So you're all at the bottle again. Who is that joker in there? No, John, I believe everything you say, mate. I'm not trusting. But you know, when you hear things, you think, are you taking the mick? And then you look into it and you find it's true. I mean, I still can't believe we've got a prime minister that's still after a Supreme Court ruling, and he's worked all his life in law, made up all these rules. He still can't get the concept of a man and a woman. No wonder he's doing what he's doing with all sorts of animals. So, but no, I don't disbelieve you, but I do believe that you two, like, if you have half the chance, you'll get me on a wind up. I know you would, and I know FD's going to get me back for what I did to him all that time ago. Don't you feel? I know, but no. It's been great. It's lovely. It's been beautiful that you all dropping in. It's good. It's made it a tad easier for me. I've got to work out the chat, I must say. I really don't like the way that is. I'll try on that. See this. Yeah. I've got you on my t-shirt. Have you, John? Big picture of an old geezer just was that to scare away the women and the burglars. Oh, bless you. No, John. You're going down in folklore, my old mate. You are the first geezer to ever have an old chinwag with me on here. And then Capone, John, that was the best laugh I've ever had. The t-shirt, if you leave George's flag out tonight, the cats will come around first. Do you know what? Just let them carry it on, because the more they behave like that, it's the less awakening we have to do with the masses, isn't it? They're just doing it for us. They're winding me up, you know. They are. Yeah, I've had you buckaroos. Anyway, I'm not sure. I don't know about kangaroos. Sorry about my swearing. Sorry, FD. Don't want to let you down in front of your friends and family, man. But kangaroos. Oh, God. But no. So, all of you doing all right, though? That's a genuinely legitimate question. Are you all fine? So, see, no chat's coming up. Oh, it is now. Well, I tell you, John, you know what I'm going to do, mate? I'm going to go and get you a bloody t-shirt, mate. I'm telling you, I'm going to wear one myself saying, I sent John Mankin his t-shirt. I'm going to get it done. You watch me. You can find them shops. I'll get something whipped up. Hey, you can't beat a bit of a laugh, bit of banter. So let me know your size, John, mate. And the St. George's, shame on them, to be honest. Shame on them. I mean, well, I'm blessed in a way. I can, because I've done my ancestry, I'm 50% Irish Republic, so I can get on the St. Patrick's Day one. I can get a bit sheepish about this, but I'm 3% Welsh, so I can get on that one. And I'm 16% Scottish, so I can get on that one also. And the rest of me is made up of England and Europe. So there should be plenty of parties. But St. George's, well, everyone shoots you down if you wear that. How is you? Yeah. John Rankin, you were the first on the proper Life. John Capone was the first on the rerun of the Life that he was having a full-scale conversation with. Comedy gold. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but that is what I call that. That makes the world go round, a bit of funny. You're still there, Freedom. I can't believe it, me old mate. You're still there. Oh, bless you guys. Are tough characters, you Irish people. You're so tough to put up with this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Freedom Dad, if you don't know, he's a good mate of mine. He told me to daily. Thank you. But, yeah, so FD, He's been a good man. And you, mate, you're a lot. Oh, worms can change their genders. Well, exactly. That's what Keir Starmer is. He's a worm from a family of worms. He's a pack of worms. To Keir all the gear. No idea. Oh, I've never hated or detested so many individuals in my life than that who was sitting in that house. Hi, Marty Pope. I'm 5% after. I'm like that, mate. I'm a right pick and mix. I am. I'm what you call a Heinz 57. But no, I'm grateful for my Irish roots. So when I go back to my motherland, I've got some family to knock up to. Hopefully they don't shut the door in my face. He might say if we want to, yeah. I mean, Keir, he can change his gender. He can change everything. He is a total snake. Better the devil you know. I know. But you know what? Freedom Dad, we're all Christians. Yes, that we are. That we are. We are all Christians. We've been brought up on Christian values and beliefs. I mean, you don't have to be God-fearing, and no disrespect to the people that really live by Christianity. But me, I've done my thing with the church at the weekend, just out of spite, principle, and it's nice to relax. We will die as Christians, so they won't. Exactly. Well, to be honest, I don't know if you've seen my pieces. I'm not liking the way the Christians are being persecuted, and nothing is said. But a certain demographic stumped their toe on the other side of the world, and everyone knows about it, don't they? But doesn't make us bad people. We're not Christian people, ain't bad people, but I feel that we've got to toughen up. I think the time has gone for good Christian soldiers, and we are the people, John. I'm with you. I am one messed up Catholic, mate. I support Rangers, go with Rangers, but I was an altar boy. I am an atheist, man. John, do you know what, mate? I go to the church, Catholic one, I pick because I got brought up that way. But to be honest, I've lived with a firm belief of karma. Be nice to people, and it always comes around to be nice. I don't. No. I believe in. I feel it keeps law and order. Now I firmly believe in, but I could have a debate about it all day because, especially with the Catholic Church, man, if you go for a mass at a Catholic church, guys, you grow a beard. You need cigarette breaks and honest, no disrespect, but I feel that the church, and I've got loads of stuff on X. I hate bigging up X, but I daren't put it up on YouTube. I put loads of stuff. I've got a cardinal speaking out. I've got a nun speaking out, a father speaking out, men and women off the cloth, and they're starting to speak up. And I feel that we got ahead of, so we need heads of church to start speaking out, or if not, I feel that the Christian people, as I call us, the Christian foot soldiers, I feel that we shall replace them. I think the Church of England is a total traitorous organisation and is dead. I don't know whether that's connected with the Anglican. I don't know with the others, and Catholic, I'm not talking ill of no dead, but we need a strong leader of the church and to start speaking up about the plight. I think there was 11 Nigerians unalive today, Christians. What happened on Easter Sunday around the world by the religion of peace against Christians is a disgrace. And if anywhere, the places that partaken in, that's where Stalin should be sending all the troops there to stop that. But he won't do that. He's going to bring Hamas, Palestine. He's going to bring so much trouble to our door. He's importing it every day. What's all that about? And he reckons we're going to go to war. Nah, we've got one on our doorstep, all of us. And I beg all men, I'm not inciting nothing, but look in my eyes when I say this. You've got a duty of care. That's your family, that's your children, and that's your country. Okay? We're not going nowhere to fight in 20 below centigrade and going to a meat grinder for some Stasi horrid git. He can send all them undocumented. We stay on our shores, on our land, and protect our women and people. And if anything, it all gets going, we'll be got plenty to do, removing plenty. So not inciting anything, of course, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that is mine. And sorry to go a little bit militant on you on that one, guys, but I feel rather strongly about it. You know, and don't get me started on the fisheries. So, see if anyone's, I think everyone's given up, moved off. So when if it's right, the next pope will be the last. He'll be black, but there'll be two popes. I'm right. I don't care what colour the pope is, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really give a tinkers about that. I've never really. I think it's best person for the job. I don't care if they're black, pink, or blue. If they're going to speak up for Christians' problems, crack on. Yeah, mate. That's it, John. I mean, it was state schools and Catholic schools where I was, and the difference was the Catholic school just equaled better school holidays, better education, smaller classrooms, less trouble, no knife crime within them. Yeah, I know, mate. It's the worst subject in the world to try and get your head around. It's so many ifs and buts for me to be convinced of what you're going on at that minute. You know what, mate? John, you bang on the money there with that statement, mate. I'm with you 100% on that. Football lads against gangster. 28 for lad. John, do you know what, mate? I quite fancy that one because I could catch up. I used to be a football lad in the day. Not a good one. Thumb on camera. Oh, sorry, boss. Don't know what I've done there. But yeah, the football lads. I've seen that. Is that the one that Dino's organising down in London for the where is it? Yeah, I'm sure it's Dino, the traditional bricklayer that's organising it. I hope he don't fall on the face for him because I quite like him. I like his work in there. But I don't know. We just got to be very careful, guys. You know what? We're fair game. They pick us off. We've got the establishment. Everyone against us. Too many school holidays. The kids are never in it now. Oh, thank you, MG. Thank you. Oh, that's Freedom Dad. He's my strict teacher, mate. Don't worry. He's giving it me easy. If I was here, he'd be like that. I'll be like that. You know, he don't give me no mercy. No. He wouldn't make a good teacher. He'd give you a slap. Your thumb is on camera when scrolling. Scrolling. What, so this side here? So I'm doing it wrong here. Ah. Uh-huh. Do you know why I was doing that, FD? Because I'm left-handed. So my thumb's not on the camera now, is it? That's why we're messing on the others. Oh, I've got you. Big bully, get your cane. Yeah, he would, MG. He'd get that cane out. Name kinky, but he would. Army to collect the rubbish will not defend the country from invasion. Well, Deborah, I'm so lefty. Yeah, I know, mate. I am a left-hander. Yeah. Deborah, I think that is going to come back and bite them in the backside. I think they've not only shot themselves in the foot, making our squaddies doing that, they've also done something with motivation and morale. And what I've heard from another, well, Pass once again, they're leaving in their droves. And Pass should know. I mean, he's earned his beret and he's done his bit. And he should know. And he's got friends that are still serving and they're leaving. There's no, in your right mind, don't get me wrong, you know, our boys and girls in the armed forces are brave, but really? Would you want to go? No. I mean, 20 years ago, if I had a child son and he said, I want to join the army, I'd be taking him, you go and be this, yeah, that'd be great career. Now, don't you even think about it. Don't you even dare, you know? So that's how I go on that one. I've got to try to use my right hand so I don't get in trouble. Freedom Dad, thank you. See you later, John. Nice seeing you. Oh no, I left. I'm going to lose subscriptions now. Night, James. Oh yeah, James. Catch you in the next show. You will do. You will do. You know what, guys? And I'm sure FD is going to actually would agree with me. He was going to do it earlier, but if it wasn't for my being so stupid, okay, and forgetting and I've been a total wally, all on me. We will do. We're going to do it where we're going to be together one day and have a chinwag together, and that would be a really good crack. Laters, John. You take care, my friend. God bless you, mate. Now I've got to try to do this. Haley, man, heard you say once you don't have a bare knuckle apart from being sore. What was that like? John, John, the build up to that, my old son, is a man that just walks around screaming up like a lunatic to get myself rolled up. I used to get the mindset that my opposition would done something very nasty and horrible to my family, and then the anger within would take over. And I used to quite enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, got put on my backside many a times. But you know what? I was always second best. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a long time ago, John, a long time ago. Nothing stupid about you, Lee. Brilliant crack on here tonight. Thank you, MG. I'm still here. I know you'll be here, John. I know you're hanging around you're waiting for your t-shirt. You know what I mean? That's what you are. But no, that was, John, them days, a lot of things were just, a little meets and greets and walks and talks. It's just, I can't speak too much about that. But that's just how it is. But people that know me, Lee Mead from North London, they would know all about me. They'll tell you everything you need to know. But I do this for the chat now. He's told me this. I'm still in it. Sounds good, John. Yeah. It is good. There's nothing better feeling than getting over that fear. And then you have to move forth. And then when you move forth, you perform great. But it's getting over the fear. And that's what we've all got to get over with what's coming. Yeah. You might feel I'm a bit partisan or whatever, but I like to think like that. So FD, are you going to ever jump on here with me and maybe drop in on a live? I bet you we wouldn't let anyone get in a word in Edgeway, because you know what, me and Sparky, because he's my pal, man, when we're together, we're like two old blue rinses. Oh my God, cups of teas, and we just talk. We put the world to rights in the kitchen. Yeah, John, we're, do you know what we've all got to do? I mean, on the censors, community clubs, self-defense for the young ladies, you know what I mean? Landmarks, tours of areas and that, just working out our landmarks and, I also believe that the church is a great place to speak, if you know what I mean. You can't say anything on these platforms, and believe me, I'm not doing this for money. FD doesn't do it for money. He does it for Aries, what he wants to wear, and speak with like-minded people. But believe me, this won't be around. I'd say give it another year, this will all be gone. Because this government, what we've got, unless we give them boys one hell of a kicking in these locals, they're going to do, I think he's just going to rank it up. We're not what? We're coming up to a year and look what the damage they've done to this country. Can you imagine year 2? And we've got, 3 more years of this? I mean, I find that frightening and upsetting. An exit from the Matrix is your mind. Yes, Deborah, I'll find out. And to be honest, that's why I do a lot of things that I do. As one of you said, I've turned into a sort of monk. And I used to follow Dave Cooley. He used to talk about it a lot. You knew Dave Cooley? I talk plenty of that. Dave Courtney, he talked plenty of that, but Dave Courtney was a wicked storyteller, and especially if he was on the bingo, he'd go on for days, that geezer, talking waffle. He was brilliant. Like the Camelot. Yeah, exactly. Deborah, what you said to me in the messaging, um, I totally agree with everything you said. I totally agree with you. One of them videos you sent me, um, you sent me actually, I found quite, I had to watch it a few times because one, I couldn't bloody see the writing. But two, you know, when you get it and digest, you go, whoa, and then, well, the time scale and when that was said, it's extremely, extremely, extremely scary. Platforms in the feed the beast we have seen it used. Yeah, of course it's a weapon. The donkeys from the US have shown alive by What donkeys from the USA? I mean, I didn't know we imported any donkeys from the USA. And to be honest, I'm not being funny, but I'm a MAGA man, to be honest. I personally, I think Trump's a lunatic. He's he's a total nutcase, but you know what? He's a nutcase that we need right now. And if it wasn't for Donald, right, and his team getting in, could you imagine what would have been happening to this Western world now if we had that slush bucket, right, Harris, whatever her name was, so I kind of Camilla, I don't even she knows who she was, right, in charge with alongside this lot. Could you imagine? There'd be a full-scale war going on, right? It would be chaos. There'd be none of this. There'd be no sitting down in your home feeling relaxed, you know. So we swerved the bullet, and not only did he swerve the bullet when he got narrowly shot in the ear, right? It's because this guy, they want him gone. It's a world order, and we're up against the beast, as they say. And Deborah, we shall prevail over that beast, right? Because I believe everything you say, and once we get them out, and I believe it's the roles, a lot of all of it. Leroy, mate, you're right, but me and FD could have told you what the grooming gangs were up to 20 years ago, mate. All right? Okay? I feel so ashamed, and I've seen it in my videos because I've never done nothing, right? But that's how they roll, mate. And they abuse the younger one, and then when they grow up and they have kids, they keep feeding their addictions with all their H and everything, mate, all that brown, okay, and the booze, right? And then they move on to the next generation of their children. That's how vile, disgusting. Oh, I've got to watch it because I'll get upset with it. I'm sorry, guys. Got to go, guys. Thanks for popping into it. All right. Oh, it was a pleasure and an honour. And thank you so, so much, Freedom Dad. I really mean that, my old mate. Fantastic. He was a hard life, hard man. Sad the way he went, but I don't blame him. So you got to know about Dave, right? He got the gig because he got on with one of the Crays, right? The Crays were wrong uns on the manor, fact, right? And if anyone wants to take that up with me, we'll have that discussion, okay? Right? But Dave Courtney, he got asked to organise the funeral, and he thought that would be the gateway for him being a multi-millionaire, you know, club doorman, and he thought that was it. But he played up for the camera, for the narrative, right? What the press wanted, and then what happened was the press, it turned all nasty on him, and they made him out to be this gangster, right? And he played into the narrative, and that's why he wrote all the books. And in it, half of it was Porky Pies, right? The rest of it was all the bundles he had, because he has a bit of a face, a bit of a geezer, and he had a little bit about him, and he's got plenty to tell. I mean, he used to work for Lenny, right? And I saw him when I was a kid in the 80s. He was debt collecting, mate, and you'll get a cosh over your head. So he wasn't no mug, but he wasn't that high. You know what I mean? The one, if you really want to know, the real godfather of London was Foreman, Freddie Foreman. You know what I mean? Then you got the Noy, then you had the A team, and God knows what else there is now, you know. But yeah, you can't remember. You can't talk about them guys. But yeah, so that's how that is. But Dave Courtney, I'm a very big fan of what he'd done. I think it was brave of him. Also a bit cowardice. But he was in a lot of pain, and he was really suffering with the cancer, the arthritis. And he just didn't want to do that. And I mean, it takes a lot of courage to do that, have it arranged, and then your ashes to be sent back to your mum, and she knew what to do. But I don't know. It's a sad one, tough one. And he took the hard man's route out, I think, because I wouldn't do it. I ain't got the courage. So, hey ho, what can you do about that? So, he was a hard life, man. Sad the way he went, and I don't blame him. We do. Hello, Donkey. Harris, the donkey logo. Yeah, I'll tell you, I've seen more intelligent mind in a Harris paintbrush than I have in that bloody woman. Oh, thank you so much, FD. I hope I have. I hope I have. Oh, well, Freedom Dad, I'll be jumping on tomorrow to say hello, like, wind you up. And thanks, Freedom Dad. And give my love to all of your family and friends there, mate, and stay strong. And tell the Irish people we're with you 100%. We will prevail. We will prevail. All right, I love you all. Thank you, Freedom Dad, and God bless each and every one of you. Yeah, get John Rankins as well, John Capone. Get him to give FD's address so I can get him a T-shirt because I'm going to send him it. I do. You're sounding like my wife. I'm okay, honest to God. Bless you. Freedom Dad, he whips up a bit of toast and a cup of tea, doesn't he? You can hear the old cup where he's stirring. You know what I mean? He loves it, doesn't he? No, I have a little bit of water. No, that'll do me, thank you. But yeah, you are right. Sometimes too much waffle makes your mouth like tastes like a buzzer's crutch. And in Glasgow, 15 years as well. Oh, John, mate, I'm in your manor quite regular, mate. Oh, I love Trump as well, do you, mate? Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, we needed a man like him to stop what was happening. At least it's slowing down a tad. And in Glasgow, 15, 16, yeah, oh no. Glasgow, you know, people are overlooking Glasgow. What is that leather football behind you? That is signed by Sir Geoff Hurst, hat-trick hero. It's a replica of a 1966 World Cup football. Okay, and you won't get many of them. Okay, I got kicked out of my shoe because my daughter went to uni. I thought I used the room. That didn't work out like that, guys. I got flung out rather lively, manhandled, right? Citizens arrest. Yes, I got flung out of there, and I'm back in my little room, and it's more like an old man's corner. But yeah, that's the football there. I've got some great stuff. I've got boxing belts signed by world champions. I've got signed shirts. I'll tell you what my best one is. I have got a signed England shirt from the 1966 World Cup final. And I ain't got Bobby Moore on it. But I've got Bobby Moore. But that is quite a collectible piece because Sir Geoff now, God rest the rest of their souls, he's the only man that's alive and kicking. But yeah, that's what that is, mate. But yeah, I should put up a lot more of my bit, but the wife, she won't allow it, mate. She hates all the football stuff. I've done it in my last gaff. It was covered head to toe. It looked like a man cave. And my daughters and the wife just told me no. So that's the end of that one. But anyway, as I say, I must say, guys, right, I have, you should try sauce over. John, you know what, mate? We should. Do you know that? We should. We should. DM me, bruv. DM me on X or on here and let me know what your plan is. And April, May, June, all that could be a possibility there, my old mate, because then I'll have all my biopsy results and know where I'm going. And then hopefully I could, you know what I mean? I'll come. I'll definitely come because I'll stream it live for everyone. Yeah, yeah, he's still got a couple of boozers, John. He's still got a couple of boozers and he's the man. The middle name is Duncan. Duncan. In the old days, no, Deb, I never, mate. I was joking. I don't even know when you're joking or not, you lunatic. He's not allowed to eat when I'm on. He's not. Oh, your granddad knew about him. Yeah, it actually, to be honest, Deborah, that's where I lost. Not lost. I learned all about the craze was through my grandparents, my nan, and things that were said on the Man Up by Faces, you know, and what used to happen when they're like people that were working in teams and had success and what they would do. They weren't very nice guys, especially to their own as well. And if they took a liking to you in another way, you was in trouble. Want some gangster pictures? Hey, I've got them, mate. What do you want? I've only big signed, Foreman signed. I've got them all signed. I've got all their stuff signed. I've got loads of them, but I won't have to craze. Sorry, I've got two here just to wind up the people. Yeah, mate, you know it. To be honest, the Rangers guys support. They go daft on some of the England stuff that I've had. Yeah, mate. We will sort something out. Definitely, brother. Definitely. I'm so glad the dad told me about this. Look at that. It's so much easier. Yeah, we will, John. So what I'm going to do, guys, we've been over an hour, right? And to be honest, this is my first ever live. So anyone that drops in later, right, I'd like to say thank you so much. And if you come this far, you may as well subscribe. We're all starting to grow, and I've been totally touched and blessed by that all, everyone. And I can't thank you all enough for your support. John Rankin, you will get a t-shirt, my old mate. I'll get on it, right? And we will have a meet up as well. We'll go and do something. You know, get a little bit of content, some protest. Let's do it, mate. Right? And also, John, there's plenty going up in Scotland then. I've been looking, and I'm also working on a case. Not like I'm a legal beagle. No. I'm nothing off the sort. But there's a patriot in London town that is having a little bit of a problem. And they're being victimised and bullied. And I had to step in because their English ain't great. But that will throw the right-wing narrative of us all being racist out the window, because they are a legal immigrant that have been here for some time and they're more patriotic than us. Okay, but when that comes to fruitation and the case is done, I'll let you know all about that. But yeah, so I have been doing things. Yeah, John, of course we need FD. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, I'd love to get him out of bed. He's a good old crack in the flesh as well, you know that. He really is. I really mean that. You know, sometimes you meet people, you think, oh, what a mug. Can't have him man me all the time. But FD, he's a good crack. He's a good guy. I like him. I really do. I like him. And to be honest, I've got an inquisitive mind. I like to ask questions, and you know the way he got brought up and that. And now from the other side here in our stories, I ask him the questions, and it's just been totally amazing. I like him a lot. I'm with you, Lee. Lee. Do you have to fuck off now when we are just having fun? I think John Capone deserves a t-shirt for being the. And I'm going to get him one as well. Mr. Capone's got one. He's getting one as well. Yeah, he is low. Yeah. Well, to be honest, guys, I'm thinking, I mean, let's have it right. I'm starting to work out now. I've been doing this since the winter fuel allowance. I started on X, and then after I got kicked into X jail, I started on YouTube. So I'm kind of young in this, but I've already started to get. I know I've got a load of followers, but well, decent amount of followers. But I know the ones that are interacting with me, and I'm starting to get to know you. I'm starting to trust you, and that's what we've all got to do. We've all got to start trusting in each other. Right? I know we all come from different walks of life, and some of us have got different opinions. But on this one, we have all got to stick together. We might need, yeah. Well, the unfortunate bit about a bit of Cockney. One, I'm not a Cockney because I weren't born within the sound of the Bow Bells on the east side. I'm a North London boy, red and white. Um, but if we went Cockney, I mean, I'm not being funny, because some of the words that we use as slang could be misinterpreted, and I could end up getting a 10 stretch. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I just the one day. Yeah, I know. Right, listen, guys. I must say, right, I've literally so enjoyed this. Right, it's been a blessing, and actually, it's given me encouragement. We've got FD tomorrow, and then what we'll do, I'll do my usual mo ups, and then we'll do another live later on in the week, because that was good fun. And yeah, let's just crack on with it. And then also with news, and any of you guys get any information whereabouts in North London? Well, I got brought up, first of all, I used to live in Lordship Lane, Tottenham. I lived opposite the Bullwater Farm. Then my mum managed to get us out to Tottenham, bless her, and she got us up into Muswell, up the Crouch End and that. And then my nan and all that lived in Finsbury Park, and that's where the Arsenal come from. And my Uncle Lee, bless him, he took me and my stepdad, they took me down the Arsenal. Because all my cousins are all Tottenham fans, strong Tottenham fans. Right, yeah, but as I say, it's been a lovely chat, guys. I am going to love you and leave you, right? Because I will need to get some water. And yeah, and I'll catch you for the next one. And any guys that are joining us later, God bless you all. And I'll catch you all later. And please all stay strong, all stay switched on, and all be ready for anything. Think about it. Good night and God bless. Bye-bye all, and thank you. Are you sure you want to stop it?